And here we go again, just a few days away from the Patriots' first preseason game of the year, getting to see Drake Maye, a couple of the young rookie wide receivers, and so much more. But with that being said, we have a whole nother training camp practice in the books, under the belt, for the New England Patriots. Now, today was a very interesting practice. Drake Maye had a really good start, didn't end it off as good as he would want. But overall, I thought the Patriots took another really good step forward. In this video, we're going to discuss the news, the notes, the highlights, the observations from today's practice. And hey, Brandon Ayuk could potentially be coming to town. We'll talk a little bit about that. Before we jump into the video, though, I need you guys to do me a big favor and just go follow all of the Patriots media members on X. Guys, I promise you, you will not regret it. Today, I was scrolling through my feed, and it felt like I was at practice. Amazing. They do such a good job, and without them, these videos are not possible to make, so just go follow them. You're going to see their ats at the top left of your screen, so go give them a follow. That being said, let's kind of get into the video. So first thing to note was Kendrick Bourne was very late to practice, and he also only came out in a hoodie, some cleats, and some receiver gloves. Now, you may be asking, well, why? Why is he not, like, in his usual pads and going through warm-ups and whatnot? Well, the thing is, he was mentioned in trade talk. So, as of right now, why would you come out? Why would you practice? I mean, especially if the team didn't tell you you were going to be in trade talks, you can kind of see that could be a little disrespectful. So, Bourne, although he is being very mature about it, even coming to practice still in the middle of trade talks, you got to give some respect to Kendrick Bourne, because that is tough, right? That is definitely tough. Ayuk could be on his way to New England. We'll see if he wants the big deal. I think the Patriots are offering him the most amount of money compared to anybody else. So that is some big news. We saw Patriots rookie offensive tackle Caden Wallace walking to the trainer's shed or room, whatever it is over there. So not a great sign there. We saw some big time plays, including one from Javon Baker. Now, this play came from 11 on 11s, and I do want to apologize because the majority of this film is going to be from other days. The first maybe 3 minutes is going to be from today, but outside of that, they're not allowed to record 11 on 11s, 7 on 7s, just because other teams will be able to see that film as well, and they'll be able to study their plays, so they're not really allowed to show those. So again, we don't have these films, but Javon Baker had a beautiful back shoulder touchdown against Gonzo on a great throw by Brissett. I mean, it was probably one of the best catches of the day, and a great throw by Brissett, putting it only where his receiver can get it. I don't know if he got both feet in bounds, though. That was something they didn't really tell us, but overall, just a great play. We also saw Drake Maye have another one of his best passes, a 10-yard fade touchdown to Kayshon Boutte over Alex Austin, who's been getting a lot of first-team reps and the majority of the second-team reps as well. That one was in the back right corner of the end zone during 7 on 7s, dropped it right in the bucket, and it was really good. Maye also almost had another touchdown to Jaheim Bell, who was back at practice today, but only had 1 foot in bounds as well, so keep that in mind. Now, during the initial, the opening 11 on 11s, a lot of, good things from the quarterbacks. We saw Brissett get 9 of the snaps, continue to showcase why he will be the starter during their first preseason game, right? Brissett had 3 snaps, and even Bailey Zappi got 3 snaps as well. Brissett was 2 of 4, did get sacked twice. Maye was just 1 of 1. Zappi was 1 of 1 as well. We had some bad snaps. We had a fumbled snap by Brissett. Very rainy today, by the way, and a fumbled ball by Kevin Harris. We had a couple of short completions. 2 of them were to Juju Smith. And Anthony Jennings was definitely a standout during this initial 11 on 11 portion, where he did have a couple of sacks. Now, the initial offensive line with Jacoby Brissett was Wallace, Robinson, Leverett, Mafe, and Henry. So that is, definitely an interesting offensive line there. I believe that was with Drake Maye. I think that was with Drake Maye's offense. So, again, take everything with a grain of salt. Now Drake Maye in the next portion was intercepted by Marcellus Dial in 11 on 11s. Ball was trying to go, or Maye was trying to throw it to Javon Baker. Ball got tipped up into the air, resulting in basically a easy easy interception for Dio. Now, before we get any further into the video, guys, do me a massive favor. Hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Guys, it is free. It doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Patriots throughout the remainder of the offseason, not only for every single training camp practice, but also for preseason football games. This Thursday, we're going to be live for their preseason game on my Twitch. If you guys want to watch that with me, all you have to do is go hit the link in the description, follow over there, join the family. Again, we're going to be breaking down the film on Twitch live in real time and just kind of watching the game with you guys. So go follow the Twitch, link will be in the description, or you can find it at Matty Dubs with 3 S's. With that being said, let's kind of dive back into the video. Oh, also, regular season, by the way. More videos for that, too. Breaking down all Coaches 22 film for offense and defense, and even Drake Maye film if he's playing. So, got you guys covered. Join the family. But let's get back into practice. So, again, we had 2 different offensive line combinations. We talked about one being with Caden Wallace, Robinson, Leverett, Mafe, and Henry. But I believe the first team offensive line was Vidarian Lowe, Michael Jordan, David Andrews, Mike Onwenu, and Calvin Anderson as well. So again, they're just trying to throw in a bunch of different lineups to see who works good with who, right? So I think that is a good thing to note. Tyquan Thornton was not in full practice today. He was, in the individual wide receiver drills, but once we get to 11-on-11, 7-on-7s, he was with the trainer on the side field. So I don't know what you guys could take from that. Hopefully this isn't a long-term injury, because Tyquan Thornton is in a position where he really needs to play well in preseason, but also in training camp to make this roster. I do think he will make the roster. He's actually showed a lot of potential thus far, but again, health is so important. So Drake Maye had a really good practice, like I said earlier, but ended it pretty poorly. We'll talk about how he ended it in a second. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Jacoby Brissett connected with Pop Douglas on a slant during a 1-minute drill. Jalen Hawkins probably would have blew it up, but Pop Douglas did get it. Jonathan Jones didn't participate in team drills either. The pads were on today, by the way. City So was not practicing with the team. Michael Jordan took his place. Tristan Hill was back onto the field today after getting injured yesterday. A couple of fumbles we talked about with Brissett and Kevin Harris. Let's see. I know there was one more thing I wanted to talk about, but maybe not. Let's just talk about the overall day. So, a very big day for Jacoby Brissett. I feel like he got a lot of snaps. He had 21 attempts. He was 12 of 21, 4 sacks today. Drake Maye was 7 of 14 with an interception. Again, started off really well. I believe he was 7 of 10, and then the last portion really kind of hurt him. Both had really good TDs in the red zone. Drake Maye threw his in 7-on-7s and led the team down the full field in 11s, and then went 0 for 4 in the 2-minute drill. He had 2 sailed passes and a interception as well. In terms of some wide receivers, we had Javon Baker make a really good catch. Also, one went through his hands. Pass bounced off Juju's arms on one of them. We had a pass breakup by Del Pettis. But overall, today was I would say, successful practice for the offense. Again, just more and more looking like Brissett will be your starter to at least open up the season. We'll see how things change from here, but I thought it was a good practice. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Comment down below a record prediction for the Patriots. But more importantly, comment down below 2 names that you're excited to see during training or preseason. And yeah, make sure you guys follow the Twitch. We'll be live on there for the game. Make sure you join the family, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.